This was a town. People lived here, raised families here, went to school, worked, grew old here. And then the government told all of them to leave. Not for a storm, not for a season, forever. Every family, every home, bought out, emptied, and sealed off because of something in the water that made the place impossible to live in. And here's the part that stays with you. It's still there, which is why no one is ever allowed to move back. To understand why an entire American town had to be abandoned, you have to understand what was underneath it and how long everyone knew before anyone acted. From the outside, it was an ordinary town. The kind of place where everyone knew each other, where kids played in the yards and drank from the garden hose and swam in the water nearby without a second thought. For years, nothing seemed wrong, but underneath the town, or in the water running through it, something had been building, quietly, for a long time. Often, these stories share the same shape. An industry operates near a community for decades. Something is released, or dumped, or leaks into the ground and the water. At the time, no one fully understands the danger. And by the time anyone does, it's already everywhere. In the soil, in the water table, in the bodies of the people living there. The residents didn't know. They were just living, drinking the water, breathing the air, trusting that if something were wrong, someone would have told them. The first sign that something was wrong usually isn't a warning from an official. It's people getting sick. It usually starts as a feeling, a suspicion that there's too much of something. Too many people on one street with the same illness. Too many cases of something rare. Patterns that in a small community are impossible to ignore. The residents notice before the authorities do. They start comparing, talking, realizing that what they thought was bad luck is happening to everyone. And eventually, someone tests the water or the soil, and the results come back far outside anything considered safe. The contaminant depends on the place. Sometimes it's industrial chemicals that seeped into the groundwater. Sometimes heavy metals. Sometimes waste that was buried and forgotten until a neighborhood was built on top of it. But the story rhymes every time. A substance that shouldn't be in the water is in the water, in amounts that make it dangerous to simply live there. And once that's confirmed, the authorities face a decision with no good answer. Because you cannot always clean a place like this. And if you can't clean it, you're left with only one option. You have to move everyone out. Here's what surprises most people. The hardest part isn't discovering the contamination. It's what comes after. When a contaminant gets into groundwater and soil, it doesn't stay in one place. It spreads, it sinks, it moves with the water beneath the ground into places you can't reach. You can't scrub an aquifer. You can't replace the earth under an entire town. And some contaminants don't break down for generations. So officials are left weighing an impossible question. Do you spend enormous sums trying to contain something that may never fully clean up, while people keep living on top of it? Or do you accept that the place itself can no longer be a place where people live? For a handful of communities in American history, the answer was the second one. The government bought the homes, relocated the families, emptied the streets, and drew a line around the area, marking it as unsafe for a very long time. Imagine being told that the town you grew up in, the house your family built, is being erased from the map. Not because of a disaster you could see, but because of something invisible in the ground and the water that was there all along. You don't get to fight it. You don't get to fix it. You just have to go. The question that haunts every one of these stories is the same. How did it get this bad before anyone stopped it? And the answer is rarely a single dramatic villain. It's usually something slower, and in a way, worse. Warnings that were raised and not acted on. Test results that took years to be taken seriously. Residents who reported problems and were told there was nothing to worry about. By the time the danger was officially acknowledged, the damage was often already done. The contamination had spread. People had been exposed for years. The window to prevent it had closed long ago. And that's the quiet tragedy underneath these places. It's not that no one knew, it's that knowing wasn't enough to make anyone act in time. The families who lived there didn't just lose their homes. They lost them to a danger that could have been caught earlier if the warnings had been believed. So what happens to a town after everyone leaves? It stays. The houses stand empty. The streets stay laid out. The water keeps flowing, carrying the thing that emptied the place. Nature moves back in. Grass through the pavement, trees through the rooftops. A town slowly disappearing into the ground that poisoned it. And somewhere, the people who lived there carry the memory of a place they can never return to. A home address that no longer exists as a home. The water didn't just contaminate a town, it erased one. And it stands as a warning about every place where something invisible is building in the water, while everyone assumes that someone else is watching. An empty town, a sealed-off water supply, and families who can never go home. Not because of something you could see coming, but because of something that was in the water the whole time. If you want us to keep uncovering the stories beneath the surface, subscribe. This is AquaWild. Keep watching.